Is that wedding bells we hear? Possibly, but they may not be tolling for Lee and Whitney, who have many hurdles to overcome before their big day. Mick and Linda leave Whitney and a hesitant Lee to oversee the Vic, and when he opens, things immediately go wrong, while Abby agonises about her STD and then puts her foot in it with him. Later, Mick and Linda reveal their surprise for the couple, but the day before the nuptials, Johnny learns what Lee has done and demands he tells Whitney. The big day arrives, but with Lee struggling to believe in himself, will they make it down the aisle? Patrick worries about why Dot's become so reclusive, while Claudette is really going to town for their date, but she's about to be disappointed. As Claudette waits for him at Beale's, she learns where he is and storms over, making a big scene in the cafe. How will Patrick react to that? Sharon's shocked to find Phil and Richie sorting out his will, and soon Ben tricks him into revealing what he's done. Kathy's furious with Phil, but Ben tells her to back off. Suddenly, Phil's health takes a turn. Next, we drop in on the street. Maria's life is unravelling as she returns to find her flat splattered with blood, but she can't go to the police because of her dodgy marriage to Pablo. Kaz leaves Kate a panicked message saying Maria's locked her in the bathroom. Of course, when she races round, no one's there but a huge mess. Maria is questioned by the police about Pablo as evidence mounts about Kaz's disappearance, while Aidan appears to be her only supporter. It all makes sense when she discovers abusive text messages were sent from a phone paid for by one of her cards. She realises Kaz followed her to London. Zidane is onto Sharif, but he tells him the 14 grand loan is only temporary. Later there's excitement when Zidane proposes to Rana, but then Yasmin overhears Sharif telling Sonia they need to end things. Anna has regained consciousness and is shocked by her injuries. She's devastated and tries to finish with Kevin, not wanting to be a burden. Last, we check into events in Emmerdale. Emma Barton's in a state, isn't she always? And while she plays the grieving widow, she also has to deal with Ashley's patchy memory. He's the only witness to her pushing James to his death, but his dementia means he's only getting vague snapshots of what happened. Emma attempts to play mind games with him to further cloud his memory, but when James's funeral approaches, she's beside herself with worry that Ashley will expose her. What's Emma prepared to do to keep Ashley silent? Carrie arranges a fancy dress Halloween party, but when Dan spills a drink on himself, he changes into Ross's outfit. You can see where this one's going. Not realising Ross is in fact Dan, she talks to him about their night of passion. Dan is horrified and storms out, while Carrie drowns her sorrows and then drunkenly comes on to Sam.